Ice and snow are melting at rates we've never seen before. In Greenland, time-lapse cameras captured a 23-square-mile chunk of the Jakobshavn Glacier breaking off. The Greenland ice sheet is melting. The meltwater flows downward and channels under the ice and out into the ocean. If the whole ice sheet were to melt, sea levels could rise 20 feet. As the level rises, low-lying coastal areas will submerge. The city of New Orleans could be gone. But we can change this if we step up on a global scale to limit the greenhouse gases we're producing.
One of the most beautiful things to see from space is thunderstorms at night. And there's certain parts of the Earth, Central Africa especially, but also Southeast Asia, there are just amazing amounts of thunderstorms. You see thousands of flashes per minute. An unbelievable amount of power when you think about a giant lightning bolt going off near your house and how loud it is and how it scares you and the dog runs under the table. Well, when you see it from space, there's so many of these things happening at the same time. It's truly amazing.
You see power, a funnel 25 miles in diameter of the center of a hurricane or a typhoon, and you go, oh my.
Typhoon Mysak was amazing. I've never seen anything like that. The eye was so big, so well defined.
Then you realize that that's energy, and it is powerful energy.
During the daytime, it's kind of hard to tell that people are on Earth. You don't see that much evidence of humanity.
But at night, the same view tells a different story. It's easy to see how populated our planet really is, and how many of us have gathered in towns and cities. Now you can spot famous cities like Amsterdam, Brussels, the capital of Russia, Moscow. The vibrant cities of Japan, Osaka, Nagoya, and Tokyo. Beloved Rome and Naples. Three brave explorers are about to leave the safety of Earth. Their mission: 6 months in space to study microgravity, do biomedical research, and observe the Earth. They're sealed inside this tiny metal cocoon, a Russian Soyuz spacecraft traveling at 17,500 miles an hour. Their destination? The International Space Station. It was built in orbit by 16 countries. It's a research lab, training facility, and observatory, all powered by the sun. A truly awesome example of what we can achieve when we work together. For the crews that live on the station, one of the most important things of all is being able to see, from day to day, what we down here on the ground can't see so clearly. What is happening to our Earth, and how we are changing it. We began with a home of lush green forests, animals, and plants. With more and more of us to feed, we began clearing the land for farms. But when you cut down the trees, there are other losses too. Great forests once covered much of the island of Madagascar. You can see how many of them are gone. Without tree roots to anchor it, the red soil oozes downhill, clogging the rivers and vanishing into the sea. Chel's crewmate, Kimiya Yui, is from Japan.
Well, I know that I enjoyed the lettuce. I think Kimiya is not a big fan of vegetables.
Tastes good, yeah.
His father's actually a lettuce farmer.
Kind of like a Reuben.
And so I think he's had a lot of lettuce.
Happily, fresh food is about to arrive, this time on the Japanese HTV resupply ship.
So HTV yaw maneuver is complete.
Looks like a golden treasure box, right?
Golden treasure box.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to share your beef teriyaki bowl with me.
Brother bought a coconut, he bought it for the dime. His sister had another one, she paid it for the lime. She put the lime in the coconut, she drank them full.
Almost 300 degrees on the sun side of the space station. You get in the shade, it's minus 275 degrees. You feel that inside the suit. My fingertips in the sunlight would be like I could feel them on fire almost. From the fatigue a little bit, but also from the heat coming through on that sun side of the orbit. So I'd have to, I'd curl my fingers at times and put them in the shade a little bit, let them cool down.
Okay, Butch, we'll take them.
You can lose where you are on station, so you're always thinking you have a safety tether attached to station. It's on a reel, like a fishing reel type thing with a spring that always reels it in. You can be upside down, twisted, inverted, and completely lose your spatial awareness about where you are and what your attitude is, and you can easily get tangled up in that safety tether if you're not cautious. Every single movement you make, you're making an effort to think through it.
Our Milky Way is just one among billions of galaxies in the universe. In every way, an ordinary galaxy. It's 100,000 light years across. There are hundreds of billions of stars here. Almost lost inside this huge swarm is one average-sized star. As stars go, it's quite unremarkable. Nevertheless, it's the most special place in all the cosmos.
Hey, did you like that video? Well, I've got some movie trivia for you. Did you know that, like Facebook, Star Wars was originally prefixed by the definite article the? Much cleaner without it, don't you think? For this and more movie facts, click on more videos, or for more trailers, click on the playlist.